The Aprilia is looking great. What we're gonna do right now, we're gonna remove the OEM mirrors and then throw on the Rizoma Stealth. Should be really dope, fairly straightforward. I'm gonna show you the multiple screws that needs to come off, and then it's a bolt-on aftermarket part that's gonna enhance the bike. It's also gonna look a lot better. It's also gonna give it wings, baby. Hi, I'm Mike. Welcome to another Motovation USA brief unboxing and install. But I can assure you guys it's gonna be really easy to do, but it's gonna make the bike look incredible and it's gonna look very unique. So many knockoffs out there, but the only place for you to get the official, the real deal, the Rizoma Stealth mirrors, MotivationUSA.com. Let's go through these on. Gonna dive here in this little area here. Hopefully you can make it out. It's fairly dark here. You're gonna have a Phillips head screw on here you have to pull out, and then you have two hex bolts that you gotta pull out on the sides. You're gonna rinse and repeat on the left-hand side of the bike and the right-hand side of the bike. That'll remove the side panels, and then I'll give you access to the mirrors, which you'll need a 10mm socket to get out. Super straightforward, not rocket science. Anyone could do it. We'll start by going deep in there and getting that Phillips head. One thing you wanna keep in mind as you're doing this, you're gonna need to turn the steering wheel to get access to these nuts. Be careful unscrewing the Phillips head. It feels very soft, almost as if that could be stripped easy. It's a self-tapping screw, so be careful pulling that out, just so you don't strip it or cause any damage. Now we're gonna turn the handlebar to get access to one of them. Just make sure that this is seated so you don't strip it. It's not super tight, so you could just loosen it, and then from there you could get it out. It's not a difficult installation, it's just cumbersome reaching into this tight little nook. Let me just give you guys a quick show of the parts real quick. Stand by. There we go, right there, first screw. And right there is the second, right below the starter switch. And then if you look deep in here, right there, that's the Phillips head that's inside. So make sure we're hitting those. Phillips head, T-Torx is right there. And then there is one more slightly back here. And that's it. So from afar, this is what it looks like. Phillips head's over there, hex are on these two sides. Same thing, Phillips head down there, and then hex one here, and then one further back. Super straightforward, super easy, and I highly recommend you grab this mod. Where you're gonna see the 10mm are gonna be right there, right there. That's your 10mm. Two of them that are there, they're not overtly tight, so just keep in mind, you know, tight is good tight. So just like that. All right, let's remove the panels, and then we'll move forward and remove the mirrors.
Here at Motovation, customer service is paramount. Our knowledgeable staff is available to help you navigate the sometimes confusing world of customizing your motorcycle. We've curated a selection of top brands, and we stand behind every product we sell. We got the parts you need. We stock a ton of parts and offer free shipping on orders over $149. And if you place your order by noon, we'll ship your in-stock items same day. Check out the website or contact us with any questions you have about your next order.
Okay, first screws out. Once you've loosened it up, you can easily just undo it with your hands. These are not overtly tight. Ooh, almost fell out of my hands. Ooh. So now, this is the tricky part. I want to show you guys the trick to kind of doing this. So you're gonna turn the handlebar to the right-hand side, just like this. I've already done it. Then now you're going to shimmy this piece just like that, and it's loose, you can see that. You're gonna turn the handlebar back. Now that it's done, you're gonna see that one. Now you could rotate down. You're gonna pull up and rotate down in the same space as you're rotating. giving you a little bit of play. There you go. Shimmy, shimmy, and then boom. Now you have that. It's an art, guys. It's an art. You take your time. Don't yank, don't pull anything out so you don't break anything. You're finessing it, you know? There you go. Perfect. Came right out. Before going any further in removing the mirror, see this little cable right here? You're gonna pull a little bit and unplug the mirror first. There you go. It's been unplugged. Make sure you pull this exactly the way the shape is, because there's an exact shape for it to come out. These were barely tight. I just did one little nudge in there and then it was pretty much coming out already. And then the rest is all by hand, really. First nut is out. Same thing here. It's not ridiculously tight. Okay. Second nut is out. Now we're just gonna pull that out. And as you can see, the shape is exact on how it is to come out. So be mindful. Okay, that's it. Okay, let's take a break. Break time. There you go. Rinse and repeat on that side. Again, self-tapping screw. Be easy with it. There you go. Next one's out. Okay, last screw. Now we finagle how we did before. Gonna rotate. Easy peasy. That turn signal. That's done. Yeah, just gonna pull this one right out. And just dirt. All right, make sure you clean that area. There's a little bit of residue that's on here. You guys see the brand, you see the name, Rizoma Stealth. Everybody loves this Rizoma Stealth mirror. They're super popular, especially on sports bike. You see them all across YouTube. You know, instead of doing completely mirror deletes, people are putting the Stealth as mirrors or as winglets. So let's crack this open and get the party started on the Aprilia Rs660. You guys know the deal, motivationusa.com, the only place to shop for premium quality parts. Every time you buy Rizoma parts from Motivation USA, a good way for you to know that they are brand new, untampered, official parts, because there's a lot of knockoffs out there. See that seal hasn't been broken right below? That seal hasn't been broken. This is an official Rizoma Italian quality part. Let's take a look. It's an entire experience, guys. And packaging is always quality, of course. You're gonna see this QR code. Once you scan it with your iPhone, it's gonna take you directly to instructions that you're gonna need. You could see the left-hand side mirror, the right-hand side mirror. Oh, man. You know, this is what we expect from Rizoma, really. I mean, I can't think of the last time that I got a Rizoma product that wasn't top-notch. They are slick looking. And of course, a way you can verify that these are official Rizoma, Italian made, guys. It's etched on here. It says created in Italy. All right, you can see the milling on the billet aluminum. It's anodized in black. Guess what? This is not gonna blemish over time, having the bike out in the summer or parked in the street. Side by side look. Also, you can see the serial number right here. Great way for you to authenticate that it is an official Rizoma mirror. Serial number, and washer goes just like that. I am beyond excited to install these on the bike. Let's get to it. Make sure you have that gasket that they give you on, of course. Put your mirror in here. Just gonna hand tighten these. Now we're gonna place the other one and then we'll tighten after. Looks absolutely nasty. He's so cute. Same thing here. Gonna drop your gasket in just like that. Hand tight. Now I know I was explaining how clean the no mirror looks, but you're not missing much. It's still very clean, just as is right now with the winglets. You don't want to go too tight. Keep in mind, these weren't like ridiculously tight when I took them out, the OEM. So don't go overboard. I was smooth with it on that one. Very good tip. I'm gonna pick up from my boy Jojo too. Whenever you're working on the bike, take an opportunity to clean it. Also, spots that you don't usually get to when you're washing the bike. If you have that open, you just clean it out. Boom. Got it. Sitting pretty. I got that in there. Nice. Perfect. Before buttoning it up, I'm gonna get the other one in too. This one needs a little bit more finesse because the USB dongles here, so I'm using my hand to bend the thin part into submission. Okay. Sheesh, that took a lot of finessing. Nice. Okay. Now I'm gonna start dropping those hex in there. Just keep in mind when you are putting these in, do them loosely. So you can shimmy the fairing if you need to. Okay. Loosely place. Do that side too. All I'm doing, I'm working both sides slowly and hand tight. Okay, that's good. Now let's fish out that one. So, very important lesson I just learned. So I'm putting a little rag down here as a catcher. After losing that bolt and trying to get it, put a rag in there as I'm working on it. That way I have a safety net.
The Rizoma Stealth are not a very challenging install to any motorcycle. However, it adds tremendous value in terms of looks, style points, downforce if you do track days, and also it's versatile where you can go strictly to the track and just fold it down, or when you're riding, you flip it up for usage. Super easy. As recommended, use your parts purchase to support the store that support your sport. Motovation USA gives back to the riding community with everything from safety seminar courses and World Ride Racing sponsorships. For the most trusted parts and accessories, shop motivationusa.com. All links will be in the description down below. And remember, ride safe and ride often.